Hey everybody, welcome back. So this one might be, never mind actually. I was gonna say this one might be a tad shorter, because I just tried to record this and I spent almost an hour recording and it didn't record properly, but you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna go through with it. So, this is my killer catalog series. For those of you who are new, it's where I go over a killer, give tips and tricks on how to play said killer, give my opinions on the killer and where they place in the DVD meta, and also suggest any changes for the killer, should I feel they need any. So, this is the build we'll be running with, as you saw. I was running in Spear, Fury, Enduring, and Save the Best for last instead of these three perks, but it did not turn out well, and in the second round, these perks actually came in handy. Except for Devour. I mean, No-Ed didn't even get to activate. But, anywho. Demogorgon has had a bit of an odd history in this game. He was part of the biggest chapter ever released, the Stranger Things chapter, which came with 2 survivors and him. Aside from his teachable perks being absolutely garbage, he started out with a lot of promise. He's got his shred attack, which is just a front leaping pounce, which does damage and is good for countering certain loops and windows. And then he has his portals, which he places portals down. When he has multiple portals, he can stand on a portal to traverse through them, and then it goes on a cooldown. Now, he's got all the tools. He's got a chase tool and he's got a mobility tool. The 2 tools I think good killers need to succeed. However, Demogorgon has never been extremely popular in the game, play rate wise, which was odd because he was a cool killer. But then, you know, over time, as people got used to him, you started to understand why maybe he wasn't doing so hot. Because every time he swings, every time he hits somebody, every time he teleports, every time he breaks a pallet, he makes noise that everyone across the map can hear. He telegraphs everything he does to the entire survivor team, so there's no mystery of what he's doing at the current moment. You always know what he's doing. The teleport one's the big one. As for where I would rank him on a standard tier list scale, I'd say maybe B tier. I would place him in A, but honestly, he's so easily countered right now, and he gives away so much information, that despite the fact that his abilities aren't bad, it's just all those things together just really hurt him in a way that most killers don't have to deal with. Now, what would I suggest to change him? Well, there's a couple of things. One, they could look into reducing the cooldown of a missed shred attack, because they nerfed that because apparently people were, if you did the shred attack over and over again, it was faster than walking across the map. Which, first off, who's going to go through that kind of effort? Honestly. And second of all, who cares? He has portals. He can teleport anyway. I guarantee it wasn't that much faster, and even if it was. Another thing they could do is, on his pounce, remove the camera lock so that he can actually look around after he hits a successful pounce attack, or misses, whatever. I don't understand why they felt it was necessary to make it to where he can't see. Especially when he lands a pounce. That just makes no sense to me. His portals, they need to, I think his portals are in the bigger need of a buff than his shred, but I think what they could do with it is they could remove the global sound when he's teleporting. They can make them to where they inflict a lingering oblivious status effect if you cleanse a portal for like 20 seconds or something. That way there's an actual risk to taking a Demogorgon's portals, rather than it just being, oh look, I just screwed you out of your mobility. They could also speed up the placement of the portals. There's really no need for it to take that long. It just feels sluggish, and it's so easily dismantled. The other more niche parts of the ability, well, that Devour Hope Totem is going away instantly. Oh, someone's here. Look how fast they got this first gen. That's a sprint burst. Holy hell. And that's another thing. Gens. Like, these gens are too quick, devs. They are. And you're not giving killers the tools to deal with them. You nerfed all the killer meta over and over and over again, patch after patch. Hey, dogs, no. Sorry, my dogs are play fighting, and they just got out of their kennel, and they're happy about it. So, apologies if you hear that in the background. Okay. So, wow. Wow. Well. Talk about getting screwed. So that's one token. It won't matter though. Fang has also gotten rid of the God palette, so we can at least make use of that, hopefully. Someone failed a healing skill check over here. What you don't understand is you're the one I wanted anyway, Nancy. Alright. Decent, decent. It's a good thing I have Noah in my back pocket just in case shit goes south, which it will. At this rate. The map traversal's nice, but the portals, they have a lot of... Like, I'm using Deer Lungs, which is the add-on for the best acceleration on the portals traversal. And even then, it's like... Freddy can teleport just as fast as this, and his has an even easier time with the cooldown. Sure, it's limited by... I got you. It's limited by gens, sure, but it doesn't really matter because that's where the survivors are going to be. It allows you to pressure the map really well. Alright, once they get unhooked, Devour Hope's online. I'll probably only get one down with it at best, because they probably know where it is. I mean, one or two people really do know. You thought. Alright, my portal was dismantled. That's another thing I don't like about the portals. Yep, there it goes. My totem's down. And I can't get across the map because they took away my portal, so I have to walk like a 115 killer. Alright, well at least I got one down. That gave me a little bit of quick map pressure. Unfortunately, I was hoping it would do more than that, but the totem spots are not good. Alright, so they're not in the lockers. Check. Alright, there we go, gonna do that. They're dismantling my portals already. That's sprint burst. That's a hit. And where do you plan to go? Wasn't looking behind her. You just gotta try to get them at these... the trick with the pounce is try not to use it unless they're forced into like a choke point. Because if you force them into a choke point, it makes it to where they're way less likely to dodge it. And also punishing windows and pallets with it is usually a good idea. Oh hey Vernox, how's it going? Nothing, just recording. Doing a little guide on the Demogorgon. Where in the hell? Alright, let's put a portal here. Alright, so they're going to be on one of those gens across the map, so let's use that portal I placed in the Killer Shack and go check it out. Alright, it doesn't look like anyone's been to this gen. Oh, I thought it was the rock. I could have sworn. Oh well. No problem. Oh, my portal's getting cleansed right there. Stay hidden because he can't hear my terror radius. There we go. Shit. No problem. Sensitivity, man. They really need to turn that up. Nope. Can't get her there. They're just going one by one and dismantling them, all of them. I don't know why that didn't hit her. That's another thing they need to fix. The hit registration for killer is off. The amount of times that I get my camera yanked like that and it doesn't land the hit because of some bug in their system that they haven't taken the time to fix is annoying. Alright, so there's a gen over here. I'm gonna go try to get it. I have to reset my portals now, which is gonna waste time, but it's still better than having no map pressure. And I'm gonna need it more than ever. Seriously, and the amount of restriction, like, why can I not place the portal there? Like, absolutely freaking ridiculous. Someone's right there. Alright, she saw me. Couldn't hear me, but she saw me. Alright, let's get Nancy down. Better do it quickly because there's not much left. Better break that pallet because she's just going to keep using it if I don't. Alright, now she's heading for the killer shack. Okay, yeah, so she didn't go for it. Makes sense, there's no pallet there anymore. Alright, she just threw the pallet and ran. Come on. Get over here. But this is why I placed Demogorgon a bit lower, because he's got the tools for a good killer, but they're weak. His shred is easily dodged and only good in certain scenarios, can only go in a straight line, and so it's only good on straight line tiles. Any circular or half circle tiles completely ruin it, and there's nothing he can do about it. His portals, they're easily dismantled, they take too long to set up, they take too long to travel. There's no real risk to dismantling them. Survivors can easily group dismantle them because whenever you're dismantling one, they're highlighted to every survivor on the map. Well, looks like Noed is going to help us get a couple more downs, but other than that, there's not really much else we can do. Alright, so they're all over here. I'm a bit faster thanks to Noed, so I can travel around here. That's a sprint burst, I remembered. Nice. Thanks to Noed, caught up and got her. Let's go place this over here. Doors are going to get opened any second. Oh good, got a kill. She's going for the save. I'm going to stop her from doing that. She's going to sit in the bushes because I can't see her. Because it's probably Claudette, isn't it? Is there Claudette in this match? I can't even remember. I've just been going around trying to figure things out. I don't even know who's in the match. Alright, so they're not going to save unless they're going for it right now. Nope. Okay, so yeah, no saves. Alright, so that's 2. Had to bank in on a bit of a Noed investment, but what else is there to do? Alright, let's see if I can teleport back there fast enough. We're trying to find the totem. Let's put a portal here. Worst part is, since there's no gens, it's really hard to keep track of where they are. They could go for the doors, but they're gonna just sneak around and look for Noed for a while. Alright, let's place these portals here. There we go. Well, what the heck? Jeez, they want the totem that badly? Nothing I can do there. It always feels like I'm bumping into someone when I go through there. These guys are just gonna drag this on, aren't they? Wow, they finally got a door. I hate these maps. Stealthing is way too powerful on these maps. Okay, don't know what you're teabagging for. You didn't do anything. In fact, I caught you easier than any of your teammates, so go figure that. I'm hoping this other guy just leaves. There we go. So, rough match, but that's the nature of the Demogorgon currently. As you can see, it takes too long to get his pressure going. And then they can just dismantle it, and they get points, and you get nothing. And another thing about that too is they get to control your portals, because you can't replace another portal after you've used them all. You have to wait for them to dismantle it, which I don't understand why they thought that was a good idea, but here we are. So I don't know. Demogorgon is like the most oddball case I've ever seen. He's one of the lowest used, and just like everyone just thinks he's not good, and he's got, like I said, he's got tools, but the tools are not very good. And then it's like, it's such a simple way they could fix a few things with him and make him better, but it's all up to the devs to actually do it, and obviously he's not that high on their priority list right now. So there's really nothing to do but just keep on keeping on with it. Alright, so we'll play one more match. Try to see if we can get a better game this time. And that'll conclude that. Because I've shown you and told you just about everything I know about the Demogorgon and how to use his power. You just gotta learn what areas are good for landing shreds. Like, for instance, someone dropping off a high vault, you can pounce on them when they land to get a nice, easy hit. But, like most killers, Demogorgon has very few ways to help slow down the gens. And once those gens start flying, he can't do all that much about it. Which is a real pity, because he's a really cool killer by design. They just need to tweak some of his numbers and remove some of his negatives, and then he'd probably do just fine, honestly. But once again, he's a licensed killer, which means they're very limited on what they're able to do with him, and it'll take them forever to do anything with him. Also, because he's a licensed killer, they're always tiptoeing the line with him. That's why I'm not a big fan of licensed killers, even though everyone clamors over them. It's like, yeah, but Freddy's the only one that's ended up being any sort of strong. Oh good, so we're either going to Hawkins or the farm maps. Either way, it sucks. Because say what you want about Hawkins, it's not a fun map to play on as killer unless you're a stealth killer. Or maybe an Oni. Those are the only killers I can think of that actually enjoy playing on those maps. Because the loops may not be god, they may not have a majority of god pallets on that map, but the pallets are still more than sufficient to slow the killer down long enough to win the game. It all depends on if you know which pallets to use and when, because just throwing down the pallet isn't going to save you. When you emerge from a portal, you are affected by undetectable status, and survivors won't hear you coming. That's not necessarily true, because also Demogorgon has loud footsteps. It's kind of funny. With the Oni, they kind of did it right. He has a lot of global sounds and stuff like Demogorgon, but the difference is Oni can snowball like crazy. Demogorgon really can't. Once Oni starts getting a bunch of people bleeding and starts getting his power up more consistently, he will kick your ass. But Demogorgon, it's like, okay, he goes through all this trouble to make a setup, you dismantle it in 2 seconds. I think I see scratch marks on that hay. Nice one, Meghead. Nice. That's gonna cost you. Alright, dead hard? Nice. Well, nice try. Alright, let's put you on this hook. Don't see anything on barbecue. Portal here. Alright, yeah, I figured they were over here. Let's put this portal here. Server lag looking good. Oh wow. I couldn't even hear this gen. Alright, I'm stacking the barrel. I could have sworn I heard a David. I swear I'm hearing things. Thank you, let me use my portals. Alright, let's get over here. Well, hello there, Meg. That's a Kate. That's a Kate. How you like that one, Kate? Get a couple injuries here to get some pressure going. Well, there goes Devour Hope before it even began. Got her. Nice. Love getting shreds like that. Got the pallet down and got the down. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Hey! Hold on, I got dogs freaking out. Hey! Dogs, get in the house. Come on. Get over here. Sorry about that. My dogs were freaking out over the mailman, so that's gonna cost me a little bit, but it's fine. They've only got 1 gen done so far. Oh, it looks like somebody's using For the People, because the obsession switched and someone's broken. Aw. And I didn't have a portal to place down. Alright, so now we know somebody's over here. They took the time to cleanse my portal. So, let's see if we can't cut them off. Oh. Let's just break that, shall we? There you go, Jane. I broke that for you. What the hell? Okay. Got it. So you're the one with for the people. I hope for your sake you didn't tap that gen, or I'm just gonna pop it again. You did. Let's see if we can't catch these guys out over here. No? Demogorgon's having a bit of a bug with his shred right there, as you noticed. Similar to that bug Nurse gets with her blinks. Not a fan. Alright, so they're cleansing my portal over here. Kate, you will not be cleansing that. Ah, wow. Yeah. I know it takes a lot of skill to camp pallets. Alright. It's fine. We'll just have to move on. Tap this gen. Place this portal down. Place this as a backup. Oh, no. Now, one thing you can do, if you start traveling through the portal while they're cleansing it, they will get forced off of it. So that's one use that that little readout has for your portals. Firecrackers. Kate, where the heck are you going? Someone's on this gen. Alright, well I'm gonna need pop. So I need to hook you. Come here, Kate. What are you doing? Did you really think I wouldn't notice you creeping up on me? That's for the people. They're all right around here. The injured one's over here. Gotta exploit the weakness of for the people. Otherwise, you're just giving the perk. It's letting the perk go to full effect. I'm gonna make you regret that. I wonder if they're survivor friends and that one guy's farming for stacks of metal and man. It's always a possibility. Alright, thank you for tapping the gen so I can break it again. Thank you for another Pop Goes Weasel on that gen. Are they gonna save? Nope. Not yet. There's a gen. Not too shabby. Alright, cool. Got her. Shred coming in handy right there. Nope. That was some bad tile usage. Alright, so that portal's gonna be gone in just a second. But it'll buy me some time to get close. Hi, Kate. Oh, really? Ugh, corn blindness. Corn blindness is a real condition. Alright, Jen's still sparking. go over here. Let's just break this since we're here. Get that use out of pop. Multiple for the people players, I think. They got the God window. Can't chase her around that God loop. Thanks for the hit. There he is. There you are. That's a safe pallet. Wait, what? Are you kidding me? Behavior. Fix your scratch marks, please. Like, honestly, is that really so much to ask? Well, things were going well. Up until they, you know... Yep, they're just abusing the God loop. No point in chasing her. I can't chase her. That loop is way too powerful. If I was like Hag or Nurse, I could maybe get it, but not with Demogorgon. These guys are. It's crazy. I get a big momentum slide and it doesn't matter because when they get a momentum slide, it's way more powerful. I don't know what they're doing. It's not like I have him in a 3-gen. Oh, there's one. I think Meg's on Death Hook, so I need to get rid of her. And maybe I can pull off something with no ed. Alright. Dismantling my portals. No respect. Holy cow. Why do I keep hearing? Yeah, I F that up. Luckily, I managed to swing to get to the portal where pallet where she couldn't drop it. I still haven't hooked someone? Wow. Probably this one, right? Yep. That gen's gonna get done. Yep. Alright, Jane. I want you dead. That is what I have indeed decided. Alright. Why can I not hit you? Are you kidding me right now? Oh, well, she turned this way. Moving at 120% speed. How am I not catching you faster? Oh, that's why they cleansed all the totems. Wow. That's... wow. So, probably Survivor Friends, because solos almost never do all the totems. Alright, well, that's GG from there. No way was my only chance. Probably why I was swinging too early. I was expecting the speed boost. Well, what are you gonna do? They did all the totems. Maybe I can get this Kate. I mean, even with the best Demogorgon has to offer, it's just not enough. That should have hit. Whatever. At least no one can throw it on my head. Wait, where the hell did Kate go? What? She was just right here. You saw that, right? She was right in front of the... What? You gotta be kidding me, dude. Like, it's gotta be some kind of a fucking joke, right? Someone opened the hatch with a key. Nice. As if it wasn't bad enough, all this other stuff happened. Now there's a key in the game. She had Unbreakable. After she just mysteriously vanished. Made no noise on the ground, like she's supposed to. Awesome. Top notch. So I got dedicated servered, and I'm missing out on a whole kill because of it. Well. Cool. So dumb how they made it to where you can't put the portals near the doors. At the very least, you could have given this killer some door defense. And again, I guess I expect too much. There you are. Hello, Kate. So I guess I'm just gonna bloodlust around this god loop because she's not getting away. Either I'll chase her down till I bloodlust her to death, or the entity kills her. Either way. No way I'm letting you get away after I got cheated out like that. Got her. Back here. No Houdini axe this time. Alright, well that's 2. Again. I don't know, man. Something about the Demogorgon's numbers just don't fall into place just right. Still Pip, though, so could have been worse. Oh, man. That match was actually exhausting. Yeah, key. Yeah. That was no fun. Oh, the guy who brought that got a key. And he had this, too. Probably doing a challenge. Hate the challenge. Well, there's not much else to say. The results are pretty self-explanatory. Demogorgon just, at the moment, doesn't really hack it like he should. But we'll just have to see what happens when they update him eventually, because I'm sure they will. His kill rate and play rate are so low that I'm sure that they'll get to that. Alright, come on. Anyhow, I do hope you all enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to subscribe and comment down below what you think. I hope that you found all this information insightful and that you enjoyed the gameplay. Anyhow, I'll see you later. Peace.